Live from Los Angeles, it's Monday night, and it's time for the Kruse Control Show. And here's our host, Ryan Kruse.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Kruse Control. It is Monday, December 15th, 2025. Welcome to Kruse Control, the home of entertainment news. I'm your host, as always, Brian Kruse. Welcome back, everybody. Happy Monday! Happy Monday. Hope you guys had a great weekend. It was fun in the sun, guys. Hopefully, in California at least. I can't believe it's so hot here, these guys. I'm wearing a sweater right now and a jacket. What am I thinking? I don't know. But it is winter on the East Coast, guys, which I'll be seeing pretty soon. The holiday season is upon us, as always. I'm happy to have you guys back. We're going to have a fun show tonight. There's some sadness, there's some greatness, and there's a lot of craziness going on in Hollywood these days, but I'm happy to have you guys back as always. Hopefully you guys are having a good day, regardless of the crazy news going on in the business. But welcome back, guys. GR Waters, what's up, Thirsty Daddy?
Starting with my haterade, you know.
Starting it off with that hater lane, GR. What's up, Cole Kruse? How you doing? How you been, GR?
Good. Oh, got all the Christmas crap up now and ho around here.
That's what you love the most, right? You got all the tinsel hanging with care, or what is it?
No, I don't. We don't do tinsel around here. I don't want to kill the cat.
You know, back in 1610, they actually used real silver on Christmas trees as tinsel. It's a fun fact for you.
That was when I was a kid. I mean, I remember that vaguely.
How you been though, Jerry? Been having a good weekend besides the craziness in the news? Everything's been okay?
Yeah, it was a good weekend. I mean, we got the tree, got it put up, we got it all decorated, all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
You saw the house without the tree, you know.
And I said, "Where's the tree?" I said, "Where's the tree?" My tree was up before Thanksgiving, GR.
Brian, and your tree will be up until June. We already know that.
I don't know that. I'm going to womp that. I don't know that for sure. There's a chance.
It was up till May, this just past May.
So you're saying there's a chance. What's up, Wise Man Rivers? There's a chance, GR. Well, I'm happy to have you back. What's your shirt say?
I do it for the hose.
All right, GR. Welcome back. Good to have you here, GR. Excited about tonight, right? You excited?
You know I am.
Well, good to have you back, GR. Happy Monday. Also joining us back on Kruse Control, of course he's here. It's Monday, our fellow executive producer himself. Check out @3Gs. Welcome back, Mr. Ronald Todd Woodward. What's up, bro?
Hey, you guys. Hello. You know, Brian, I have the air conditioning on. I got my hoodie zipped on, my track jacket zipped up, the air conditioning's on.
That's what I'm saying. It's been hot.
December 15th. And let me see if I can show you my tree. There's my tree. That's my version of a tree.
There he is. He's hanging out back there.
He's hanging out.
Creeping in. Watch out for Santa.
He is hanging out. Yes,
You know, let me ask you the big important question for the evening, Ronald.
What?
Can you defend your championship tonight?
Oh. No, I'll bet I can.
You did win hot takes last week. Come on.
I'm just thinking of who our new lovely co-host is. I know what's going to happen.
You have a feeling you're not going to win? Hey.
I have a feeling.
Hey,
if our new lovely co-host was maybe a dude, I'd have a chance. But since she's clearly not a dude, I don't think I have a chance.
Hey, everybody's got a chance. It's an equal opportunity here on Kruse Control for anybody to win hot takes.
Not that equal, Brian. You haven't sat on the side of the desk.
Brian, he and I have the old FFC of winning.
Hey, you know what? I'm going to tell you, regardless, it doesn't come down to that. The talent is amazing on the show tonight as well. That's what I'm saying. So I'm excited to see how these hot takes go overall from everybody. But Ronald, it's always fun. You're looking fly. You're looking good.
Thanks, man. Hair's a little off, but we're whatever. We do what we do, right?
Yeah.
I had a 13-year-old for 3 days solid, and wow, this place was a mess. Oh my.
Well, it's going to be good. Good to see you back, Ron. It's going to be good. And happy birthday to Torbett, right?
Yeah, it was his birthday this weekend. It was great.
Torbett's a teenager now. Isn't that crazy?
Teenager.
Look out.
Easy. I can't believe I'm the dad of a teenager.
And you feel it already, don't you? You already feel it?
Oh, I do. I already got 2 texts saying, Dad, I left my Apple Watch somewhere and the keys to the house are in my pants. And I'm like, okay.
Get ready for more of that. Get ready for more of that.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
You're going to have so much fun for the next few years, Ron. You wouldn't believe how
Thank
much
you,
fun
DR.
you're going to
Thank you.
We can't wait to hear more stories as he gets older too. So he's also in the Kruse Control family. So
yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Well, good to have you back. Looking fly, Ron. Looking fly. Guys, again, also joining us back, one more very special, of course, co-host for this evening, guys. Happy to have her here as always. Fantastic. She's always working, guys. So we're happy to get her when we can. She's doing stunts. She's producing. She's acting, guys. Welcome back, Miss Allie Perez. What's up, Allie? We missed you, Allie. How you been?
Oh, doing great.
Looking fantastic,
man. I've still been in a production hole for like a year, so I'm really close to the thing that I was filming last December.
Oh man, that's how it goes sometimes, right?
Mm-hmm.
The business is tough sometimes. It's tough sometimes.
Yeah. Finishing things you've already filmed is much more challenging than I think people realize.
Well, trust me, I know. Like The Valley took me forever to finish too, forever. And that just kind of happens. There's the little curveballs that happen after you're done, after you leave the set too, right? But you feeling good about it?
Oh, feeling great. The project's beautiful. We have a composer. The music's beautiful. Just the final touches, making it as perfect as we can.
You gonna have like some kind of like something teaser you can show us at some point or something?
At some point, I'm actually kind of working on the trailer right now, so hopefully I'll get the go ahead to be able to release that with you guys.
Oh, I would love that. I would love to see that. Come on, you got to come on here and show us. You got to show us here.
Please do.
We'd be glad to debut it for you.
Yeah.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Yeah, we could do it here.
What a nice thing to do it with friends.
Yeah, right. That's what it is. We're all friends here. We're family. We're hanging out. What else has been going on though? Besides that, you've been working a lot. I've seen you were traveling for a while too, right?
Doing some traveling. So some of that is like, I'm doing business with a partner who I'm doing a lot of production work with. So that means jumping on the road periodically. And so I've been to Utah twice, actually, I think, since I saw you guys.
Condolences.
So cold. That's the thing. I'm cold-blooded. I'm not good at this. It dipped under 70 and my heater has been on warming this room. So I'm not good at that.
Like, oh no,
here it comes.
I think she needs to go to Michigan with you, Brian, to experience real cold.
Oh yeah, you love it there. Oh man, it's like 12 degrees right now. They got about 6 inches of snow, they said when I was talking to them. So, and they're supposed to get more this weekend too. So,
yeah. My sister's in Chicago. I think I'm okay. I think I'm cool to save that until summer.
Yeah, like I'll come see you when that melts.
I spent one winter in Chicago and learned I don't like it. I mean, I didn't like it when I lived in Canada.
Jared's
I don't
like,
need
no.
to freeze my eyelashes to figure out that I don't like being cold.
Freeze your eyelashes.
I gotta tell you, when I went to Michigan State, I can't remember. I never forget. Like I was going from like building to building just to stay warm when I was going from classes across campus because it was like negative. It was like negative 12, negative 10 degrees outside, and like I'd run to the next building, get warm, then have to pump myself up to run back outside, run to the next building too. It was that cold. You know, you feel like that, like your face is like freeze, melt, burning almost the same point. It's not fun.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, Allie, there's no cold weather on Kruse Control. It's all nice and cozy and warm right here.
Toasty and warm.
Toasty and warm. So get your favorite, of course, jacket, your favorite smile, which you have a beautiful smile like everybody else. And I'm happy to have you here, Allie. Excited to have you tonight.
Thanks. Glad to be here. Ooh, although, just so you know, I think we're all pretty close odds for winning hot takes because my pronouns are big dog.
There you go.
Is there a way that Allie, your volume can go up? Just everybody else I hear great, but Allie's really soft. I don't know if there's an individual.
Because she's a lady. She's exhibiting class.
Well, then she might want to step it up so I can hear her.
Let's switch it to our AirPods, maybe. Let's see if this does it a little better. Try that, Allie.
Oh, hello.
Oh, so much better. So much better. Thank you.
Yeah. There we go.
Hey, Brian, are you getting any comments? Because I'm not getting any at all.
There's nothing there's nothing really happening on YouTube. Maybe there's a YouTube thing right now.
Yeah, just saw one.
Yeah. So there might be a
Allie.
YouTube
Thank
thing
you.
because there's something weird happening over there because I don't see anything really weird happening. Well, I don't know. Maybe it'll change. Let me see if I can try. Oh, I got that queued up. Let me see if I post something, if it works. Because there's people, guys, if you're out there watching, please try posting right now because I see there's people out there, but I'm not seeing anything.
Is Queen there?
I don't even see Queen, which is weird, right?
That's weird.
So there might be a weird glitch right now happening with the actual YouTube channel. Maybe there's something weird happening. I could try to go here on the live and let me just see if I can write something here and see if it does do something. Yeah. Oh, I always hit when my voice pops up. Let me see. Hi. That worked on my end. I don't know. Something weird's going on. Anyways, guys.
Okay.
Yeah, I got your comment too, Brian, but that's it. Okay.
I don't know. We'll see. All right, guys. Well, thanks for being here. Thanks for being here as always. I appreciate you, Allie. Come on, guys. So everybody, Hunger Games, of course, is coming back, but they're bringing back also, of course, Josh Hutcherson and also Jennifer Lawrence are coming back to the new prequel of the Hunger Games. And you might say, like, how is that possible? And I thought the same thing when I saw this as well. But Lionsgate's next prequel that takes place, guys, before everything, 24 years before the events of the Hunger Games 1 is going down. And of course, Suzanne Collins, who wrote this in the actual novel, it's series, because it's based off a novel. She wrote, like, of course, a book, and then basing it off that book. But in the book itself, there's a sequence where, of course, you got Katniss in there, and you also have, of course, Peeta are there, and they're listening to actual Abernathy going back in time, telling what happened to his very first, of course, Hunger Games. So I think that's what's going to be. That's what everybody's saying online. It'll probably be them singing around, be like, remember when? And then we go, boo, 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 boo. We go back in time like it's a Scooby-Doo ending. And we get to find out what actually happened back then. Do we really need that? I don't really think we need that. But apparently that might be the route it's going to go unless they find some other way to tie it into the future. But I can't imagine these two would actually come back for more than just a glorified kind of cameo, How I Met Your Mother moment. You know what I mean? So
that's weird.
Yeah. Yeah, this is really strange to me that they would come back for that. I know people love them so much, though. So
yeah, and I mean they owe a lot to that.
The legacy.
Like, yeah, it's a legacy. But Jennifer Lawrence. I mean, I don't think she has time to answer the phone, let alone sit and I mean, that woman is hot. It's just like so. Good for her if she can do it. I mean, it's great, but it's got to be more than that. I want more.
Yeah, more. Right? I want more.
She wants another paycheck. She'll make the time. You know that.
Yeah. Make that time.
I mean, people got tired of her for a minute there. People got tired of her for a minute. She went and had a baby and went and got like maybe just a little bit of work done and came back and has come back strong. That's only a healthy amount.
They got tired of her drinking. She was drunk at everything she was on.
What?
And
was she in Supergirl by any chance?
GR saying was she in Supergirl because in Supergirl, of course, she's been drinking a lot.
Oh my God. People got tired of that. And then, she went and had the baby. And now, it's Jennifer Lawrence again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She's like, I've calmed down. I'm ready to do real work, guys.
Yeah. I'm ready to make it happen. But do you think that's what's going to be, Allie? Do you think it's going to be, of course, like How I Met Your Mother moment? Or do you think there'll be something else they're going to tie into a new one and bring everybody back somehow?
I haven't seen enough to tell. I did read the books before the movies came out. So, it's a weird thing to watch happen. And then, now we're getting to a space that we didn't have a book for. But
right.
I suspect it'll be a glorified cameo.
Yeah. Did you see that Songbirds and Snakes, whatever it was, the last one?
I started to, and I didn't make it through.
I had no urge for it.
Terrible for me.
Ouch.
Yeah, I had no urge. Didn't
I have
do
a lot of
as
patience, and I was like,
yeah.
I got through 10 minutes of it.
Well, GR,
That's about how much I made it through. So there's a drop-off point. Apparently, it's 10 minutes in.
Yeah, that's like click.
I was going to try doing it, but I just couldn't even. I watched the trailers and I'm like, why are we going back so far? It really didn't make sense to me. They should have started with this one, if you ask me, because this makes more sense. This makes more sense. Abernathy,
Yeah.
But I don't know. Ronald, do you think this will be that? You think it'll be that glorious cameo and that's it?
I do. I'm jumping on that bandwagon. Yes, definitely.
You don't think that you can get her for more? I mean, she really, like Ali said, she hasn't been working that much recently, really, as much as she used to. Oh, she got that movie coming out.
She's mid comeback.
Yeah, that's true. She does have that movie coming out right now with Battinson himself, right?
Yeah, she does.
Mm-hmm.
She's mid comeback.
Something Die My Love. I think it's called Die My Love.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So that's coming out.
Yes.
And I think she'll be launching even more stuff now. So maybe she's just like dipping her toes in the Hunger Games water.
Did that.
She needs a little bit of pick-me-up right there.
That happens. That happens, guys. It happens to people. Maybe that's just a natural thing that goes down, right? You wake up one morning.
Right. It's natural.
It's just
in Hollywood.
A little something.
Nobody ever gets touched up in Hollywood. It's all natural.
Guys, TikTok lasted for all of 5 minutes. It's gone already. I don't know what happened with TikTok. So, TikTok's not working for us these days. No idea.
No, it just doesn't. We overload it with too much personality.
Yeah, it can't handle it. It's breaking the algorithm all the time on TikTok. But
you get four stars together. They can't handle it.
And it's done. It's done.
Just can't.
Overloaded.
Well, I think this is a cameo, guys. GR cameo.
Oh, no doubt about that.
Yeah. So don't get super stoked out there, right, GR? Everybody that's a big Hunger Game fans, buy your ticket right now. Think you get a lot of Katniss coming back.
No, let them buy the ticket. We need it for the theater experience.
Good call, GR. Good call, GR.
Buy
those tickets.
Yes. Buy those tickets right now. Let's get in line.
It's like how Marvel's releasing these little teasers for before Avatar. They're like for the Avengers new movie. They're doing 1-minute teasers, 4 different teasers, only in trailers or in theaters, in order to actually encourage people to come to the movie and watch Avatar right now.
Excellent idea. Yep.
They're 1 minute.
Nobody's going to go to that otherwise. I mean, it's just another Avatar movie.
The first one came out, and it just said that Chris Evans is going to be back as Captain America. So, yeah. Yeah,
that was the teaser. Wow,
that was a teaser. It was like, who is this person driving a motorcycle holding a Captain America outfit? Let's pan and reveal Captain America. So
it's the real Captain America, not the wannabe.
Oh, GR, he'll never let that go, will he? Anyways. No. We'll see. We'll see how it goes, guys. But of course, Katniss and Peeta are coming back, guys. Coming back. Very excited about it? Let us know. We got a lot to talk about, guys, as always, so it doesn't matter. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and week. There's always one thing going down, guys. That's a lot of breaking news. All right, everybody. The very first thing I want to talk about is White Lotus. Because White Lotus officially has its first, apparently, casting, guys. That's right. Because Helena Bonham Carter, I always butcher her name, Carter, is coming back, guys, to be the very first star signing on for, of course, White Lotus's new season, which is going to be, of course, in Paris, guys. I've been talking about this for a little bit. It was in, Italy before. We were over there, they keep changing all the time when they're doing these. I think she's a great talent. I think she's fantastic, and it kind of makes fun. I mean, it kind of makes sense to me that because overall we already lost a lot of the big legends here, so give someone else a chance. I always will watch this show, regardless who's in it. So I hope this is going to be great. Last season let me down a little bit, but I'm still tuning in for the next season. But I'm not tuning in for any more Blake Lively.
Ryan.
It was okay. I'm not tuning in for more Blake Lively, GR. I'm not doing it. Apparently, the judge is also not doing it because the judge has pushed this trial. So this is still going down. Blake Lively does want her day in the court. She said, no way she's letting this go away. So, of course, it was supposed to go down in March, everybody. Been talking about that for a while. Supposed to go down in March, but now it's been pushed to actual May of 2026, May 18th precisely, because the judge said that criminal trials take precedent. And the judge actually said, he goes, at this point, just work this out outside of court. What are you doing pushing for this? Figure this out, because it's a waste of time. This shouldn't even be going to court. But Blake Lively said she does want to have her day in court. That actually kind of makes me more happy about this, though, because overall, like before, it was like, does she really even want this? Like, what happened here? If anybody has actually been hurt on set, they should have their day in court to squash these things. So if something happened, it should be squashed. But I'm not sure about this drama, guys. I've talked for a long time. It's hard to believe anybody at this point,
If the judge is saying to you, you should work this outside of court. Literally, if the judge is saying, I don't want to get paid for you to work this out, that is severe. And God help the people that go into that courtroom.
Yeah, the judge does not want it at all.
No.
Or what are you guys doing? Just stop, just stop. So,
Brian, you bring up a really interesting point. If somebody was hurt, if something did happen, then absolutely, this is very important for that. This is ego. This is all ego. And she has completely ruined her career.
Oh yeah.
And now she's working on ruining her personality. It's like she just wants to literally put the end to Blake Lively.
Yeah. That's what it feels like, right?
Let her. At this point, let her.
I mean, she said that, of course, she's still suing for based off damages to her beauty line, her acting career, and all that. So
her acting career, she ruined it. And let's make bets now to see that he will be filing for divorce before May 18th.
Yes, he will. He hasn't already.
If he hasn't already, we don't know about it, but there will be a divorce filing. Trust me. Yep.
Well, I don't know. That's spicy, Allie. That's spicy, right?
Yeah, a lot going on there. It seems like it's such a petty thing at this point. It's hard to believe that it's not a petty thing. But then, like, if somebody is dedicated to it, like, I don't know, you've bought all the way in. Like, how can you not proceed forward without admitting that you blew something up?
Right. I know it's tricky. It's tricky. I think people are just tired of her. There's nothing redeeming about her, and I think that's what people are so tired of. If there was a redeeming
rich girl,
quality, what's that?
Poor little rich girl.
Her and hubby wanted control and couldn't take it, and that's what pissed her off.
That's what I think is just, and everybody's walked away from her. She's just like, it's time to give it up. It was time to give it up last year or earlier this year.
It was time, but she's holding on to it because he's trying to get it thrown out now too. So, but apparently she says no. So it's going to court. I know if Queen, you're out there, if you can hear us, I don't know what's happened with the chat, but if you can hear us, Queen, you're usually here. So if anybody here, let us know what you think. But I got to tell you, it sounds like a lot of lies to me. And Count of Lies is coming, guys. Count My Lies is coming. Kit Harington, of course, from Game of Thrones, is going to be starring in this for the Hulu show. Also, Shailene Woodley. Love Shailene. We're on Secret Life.
Kit Harington? Is that Kit Harington right there?
That's Kit Harington, yeah.
That's a sexy motherfucker. Jesus.
Oh, damn, Ron. Hold back. Hold on back. Also, Lindsay Lohan's in this as well. So
turn that air conditioner up, Ron.
Right. What's that? What's that, GR?
I said, turn that air conditioning up. You're getting too hot.
I just turned it off. It was getting too cold. Now I'm okay.
You might have to turn that back on and put it up to freeze. But it's about a compulsive liar, Sloane Caraway, who's played by Shailene Woodley, who finds and fibs her way into a nanny position for the gorgeous and charismatic Violet, which is played by Lindsay Lohan. This is of course the description. This is the description, guys. Synopsis right here. And Jay Lockhart is her husband. That's Harrington. And it seems like she's finally landed her dream job, Shailene Woodley, being their nanny. But little does she know that she's entered a household brimming with secrets that are about to explode with potentially catastrophic consequences for all. Count My Lies. It's based off a novel recently coming out by Sophie Stava. So, guys, this is launching.
Oh, my God.
On Hulu.
That has me written all over it. That just has me written
it really does. I mean, like Count My Lies. I'm going to tell you right now, Ron, you got to get in there too. Coming into Hulu. We're early development is just announcing it. So we got some time for this to come out. So It's going to come around. Turn the AC back up. Turn it up, man.
Exciting.
It's spicy. But also, is James Cameron lying? I don't know. James Cameron sometimes, like he's saying a bunch of stuff. Of course, he's got Avatar coming, but he's trying to stand up now against Netflix when it comes down to the movie business and theatrical releases. Now, he's already taken all this business overseas, guys. He's already hurting the business by helping, of course, promote a massive studio in the UK, and also, guys, taking his stuff to New Zealand a lot of times and shoot out of the country. But he said he's still kind of worried about this whole Netflix, of course, acquisition of WB, because he says, kind of funny, but I feel like I'm kind of a dinosaur when I say that things still need to go to the theaters. And I'm like, no, you're not. They should go to theaters. That's where we make our money. But he said Netflix does these things like for Guillermo del Toro, and they tries to keep them like a little foot in the business, in the theatrical, by bringing it out for 2 weeks. But he says it's no actual, of course, secret that they want to replace theatrical with complete streaming. But he actually said when it comes down to this, he goes, the big deal that it actually happens is when you do have this, it's like the second you drop that remote, when you're actioning that, you actually, guys, lose half the impact of the film. And that's why theatrical is even better. You have to watch it straight through. You can't be pausing in between. And he hopes that it does stay. But again, we've already heard that, of course, Netflix is going to cut the theatrical window. They already said that already. They're cut theatrical windows down a little bit when they actually take over, unless Paramount somehow gets that bid. And then I saw someone saying that.
How much more can they cut them, Brian?
Well, I mean, if they were going to cut it down, because what they're doing 90 days, they're doing 60 or 90. You know, sometimes you get 90, it's good. But maybe they cut it down to always being a 60-day window. You know what I mean? Netflix does 2 weeks, but maybe they do only a month now on WB, of course, releases when they purchase it, which would be catastrophic for, of course, the movie theaters. It really would be. It wouldn't be great. No. You know? And WB made the most money this last year, so I would say that would really hurt them if they did that. So, yeah, it's scary. We'll see what happens, but it's kind of scary. But James Cameron says it doesn't need to happen, which I agree, it shouldn't happen. But of course, unless Paramount comes in there and finds a way to make it happen. But Paramount's got their own stuff happening. They actually just signed Jon Chu for a 3-year first look deal after Wicked had done so great. They're like, you know what? We need this guy. So they signed to develop and produce feature films, television, and projects across the board for the studio. So much so they actually gave him office space on the Paramount lot to bring him home and actually work with all the executives right there on the lot. And of course, guys, I just say Wicked's been doing fantastic. Not as good. I would say the second one, it's not as doing as good as the first one, right? Yeah. Not as good, but still making money. Of course, I think the first one was enough to, pay off for their production budget. But overall, because they shot these like pretty much back to back. But I'm going to say, though, still, they love him and they want to hopefully bring him home and bring some great projects over to Paramount. They need that, guys. Paramount is trying to find out what to make their big next releases be after taking over. And I look at some of them and I'm like, what are these movies? I'm not really sold on their, of course, release window in the next year, but we'll see, guys. But I will check out Elvis. I mean, guys, this Elvis documentary looks really cool. Like, Baz Luhrmann is doing the Elvis documentary. Of course, he did. Yeah, of course he did the Elvis movie with Austin Butler, but now he's getting never before seen footage of Elvis actually talking about his career, and also never before seen footage of Elvis performing as well, and made this documentary. And he's saying it's in the words of the king himself, actually talking about his career and what he did, he's gone through. And it's really cool. They released some stills. I
don't think it's possible to have never been seen footage of Elvis. Come on.
He said it's rediscovered, GR. Rediscovered.
Bullshit. Excuse me.
But it's Elvis telling it, GR. It's Elvis. That's what he's saying. They actually found it. This is the thing about it, too. They actually found these 8mm film in Graceland's archives. That's where they found it. So that's the thing. If it was actually on film, like, the chances of that actually being digitized before this probably aren't that great. It's from the 70s.
It's possible.
Yes, possible. It was from his 70s. Of course, his Las Vegas residency in the 70s.
You're not old enough to remember 8mm film, Brian.
I mean, I know about it. I know about it, GR. I know about it.
I actually had a camera for that.
Well, yeah, that was a thing back then, GR, back in the dark ages, right?
Hey, Ali, I'm going to turn around. Can you get that knife out of my back for me?
Let's see what I can do.
This is coming out February 20th. It's not that far away, GR, to actually watch that and tell me if it is actually 8mm film or not.
And I'll tell you, I want to see it just for the simple reason I'd like to see if I haven't seen it. because
Yes,
I've seen
exactly.
more
No, that'd be
interviews with him about his career
fair
than
enough.
almost anybody I've seen.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'd like to see it. Let's see what happens. We'll see if it is real. Live to Switch. Is it members only? Is that why it's doing? No, it's not members only. I'm trying to find out what's going on in the chat. Some weird's happening. I got a little weird error about it, so too. I don't know. But Elvis, guys, is coming in that documentary. I can't wait to see it, guys. I mean, come on. GR, it could be real. It could be real, but I know you're not going to get anything real when it comes to AI and Sora and, of course, Disney, because as we said last week, of course, on Saturday, that Disney signed that $1 billion deal with OpenAI, of course, Sora, to actually make all these short films based off AI, integrated them into Disney Plus with Sora, guys. And, of course, Bob Iger said it's the best thing ever. It's going to help, of course, launch all this new content. But now Google is going after everybody that has used any AI content because they're saying, you know what, when it comes down to this, they want to have the actual Disney wants to have the whole, of course, have their hooks in there for only Sora. So now YouTube is taking down all that kind of course, open source, AI created Marvel content, Star Wars content, anything with the mouse is being taken down from a cease and desist type letter. And Google said, YouTube said they're going to abide by it. They're going to take it down. They've already kind of integrated some kind of steps to do this already, knowing this was going to happen someday. And now it'll all go to Sora and it'll be integrated with Disney Plus. And now you can go on Disney Plus and make your own kind of course, Avengers short film with AI. You can make any kind of your Star Wars fantasy series with OpenAI, and Disney will get a cut of it too. How long will this last before it destroys it? That's my question, right?
Right, exactly. Oh my God.
I don't think it's going to be great.
Woof.
I don't think it's...
And Disney will get a cut of it.
Disney get a cut of it. Because Bob Iger was saying that it's pretty broke, right? They lost a lot of money after the Fox merger, he said.
They're broke.
They must have lost several million. That would be horrible.
Oh yeah, he said it was. That's why they stepped out of the whole merger bid for WB as well. He said, I want to be a fly in the wall watching this. He said
they didn't have $1 billion to waste.
It's got to be. It's got to be pretty. I'll bet the Christmas presents over there were all returned already. Wow, that sucks.
All gone. No holiday bonuses at all for those executives.
Ali, I don't think you're buying that statement. That look on your face was priceless.
I mean, once again, all these guys were like, we can't pay you what you're worth, 2 years ago.
Right, exactly.
We can't pay writers and actors. This is just too much. And now they're throwing around billions of dollars trying to exact a monopoly over one another, and it's horrible.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
What's $1 billion or two between friends,
Between frenemies.
Yeah.
I like that one. Frenemies.
Yeah. I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see what happens with all that, though, too. The AI stuff is crazy. And, of course, with contract negotiations coming up soon, too, guys, we're going to see how they kind of fight for that as well. And all those W&W has been going on for SAG, so they're trying to figure that out. If anybody's a SAG member, on this coming Wednesday is the big AI conversation W&Ws. You can actually sign up and join and actually propose anything you want to the actual negotiation board and say what you want them to do to fix that contract too. I'll be there. So on Zoom or in person. So
nice.
You guys want to do it, put it out there too. Make a deal or no deal, which the island version is not coming back, guys. No more Deal or No Deal Island. If you were a fan of this, sorry, season 3 is not coming, guys. The second season came out earlier this year, and it did horribly. Oh my God, guys. It got 0.24 ratings on a Nielsen charts, guys. So nobody was watching.
Who is that host?
Joe Mandolino. I believe I always butcher his name.
Oh my God, that's Joe. Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was going to say that's a cheese ball, but when he was the old Joe Mandolino from True Blood, whoa, that's different. Okay.
Yeah. That's
if you missed it, you didn't miss anything, Ron. Trust me.
Whoa, clearly.
But this was, of course, there are people on an island. A number of people were taken, 13 players transported to an elusive banker's private island to compete for briefcases full of cash, guys. Epstein Island, and $200 million in prize money, and some really weird leopard shirts apparently too. I don't know.
Oh my God.
Not for me, guys. That's why I think it was canceled. Just like that, a whole spinoff that was canceled as well, guys. The whole reboot with Shia LaBeouf before. No. That's what Shia LaBeouf would say. Yes, it's canceled, guys. Now, Disney was going to do this for Disney Plus as a series. We talked about this a long time ago when it was announced, based off Louis Sacher's 1998 novel. The 2003 Shia LaBeouf movie was pretty big. He was super young at that point. But they decided not to move forward with, of course, it was a gender swap version of this. We have a female lead that went to the boot camp and was stuck there and digging holes. I don't remember this premise at all, but digging holes, guys. They decided not to go forward with that. Now, they were granted tax incentives from the state of California to actually shoot it, but they said they can actually reallocate those toward a different production if they want, and that's what they're going to do. So, of course, they are moving that money someplace else. I don't know how that works. Like, you're approved for one thing and you put it to something else. I don't know how that works. It just sounds like people are playing Monopoly right now and moving stuff around any way they want to.
Yeah.
It's our governor, Brian. He makes up the rules as he goes along.
Well, this is Disney, GR. This is Disney. Disney's doing this. It's nothing to do with California. Besides, of course, they got the money. I mean, I think if anything, they're screwing our governor, screwing our state up. So someone should go after him for this. Maybe
that sounds like a weird. Yeah.
It sounds like a bait and switch.
Yeah, it totally does. Like, let's bring this up to get the get it, and then let's put it somewhere else.
Yeah, but then what happens though too? It's like you approve it for one thing. Like, who's regulating that and who's saying
exactly? That's like the bait and switch, right?
Yeah, somebody's got to get in there and find out where that money's going. That's what I gotta say.
It better be a California production.
It better be it better not be going to the UK, Disney. That's all I'm saying. That's where they love to go.
It's set in Canada, but we got the California. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sure.
Yeah, this doesn't make any sense to me.
No.
But guys, as you know, where there's holes, there's balls, and Spaceballs is coming back, guys. Spaceballs. Oh, man.
You actually said that out loud.
Louis Pullman, guys, is, of course, in the new Spaceballs 2, bringing the shorts to your screens very soon. They just wrapped production recently. And apparently Mel Brooks wasn't there that often. That's what Louis Pullman said. He never even met Mel Brooks at all. He got a voice memo from him that said, "Thank you for joining Spaceballs." And he said it was a magical thing. And he said it was great. Of course, he's in there with his father. Bill Pullman's in this back as Lone Star. He's playing his kid. And you also have, of course, Zach, what's that? It's not Zach Braff. Oh man, where's his name? It's left my head. Zach Galifianakis? No, not him. I'll get it in a second, guys. Not him. No. But no, the thing is, like, Mel Brooks is part of it, so he's supposed to be a huge part of it as well. But I'm guessing because he's pushing like 100 at this point. I think that he just couldn't be there every day. He is coming back to be
one day.
Well, yeah, he's getting pretty old right now. Yeah, I mean, I'm starting to say,
he's not as old as Dick Van Dyke apparently, but.
Yeah, I mean, like, he's 99 years old. He's 99 years old, Ron. So, like, that's hard, but he's still playing, of course, Yogurt. Well, he's still in the movie, too.
To Dick, he's a youngster.
Yeah,
right? Exactly. That's his younger brother.
Yeah, it's totally true. But he's still a part of the movie. So I think overall that you're still going to have him there. He probably shot his scenes and he went away. Of course, he's not directing this as well. Right. So I understand that. So it's weird they didn't meet, but also they probably never had any scenes together. And that's probably why, guys.
That's simple. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's that simple. So if you guys are excited about Spaceballs, though, it is coming, guys. And something finally happening. If you love this book, Skinny Dip, of course, guys, finally getting Skinny Dip. This has been on the back burner for like 6 years, bouncing around studios, guys. It was over there. Like, I think Netflix looked at it at one point. WB had it last, and then WB eventually passed on it too. Amazon is doing it now. So Amazon's developing it based off the hit, of course, Skinny Dip. And you also have, of course, a massive cast. Amanda Seyfried actually leading the way right now. Creators from actually the series, everybody loves this, Once Upon a Time. That was a pretty big series too. The actual showrunners are doing that. Bill Lawrence, Adam Horowitz, Edward Kaitis are coming in to actually create this as well. And it's actually pretty an interesting premise. So it's pretty much about a woman who's actually with her husband on a cruise liner, and she thinks she's going for this amazing getaway adventure, and then he pushes her off the boat. And she actually survives. And then he thinks that she's actually dead, and she aligns with a former cop to get revenge against her husband. So it actually sounds like something Ronald would watch too. I'm just saying.
Does. That sounds good.
Drama, and also,
some drama. I like
sexy drama, man. I'd be all about that too. I'll check it out. Amazon's making it happen. And the king of course, comedy, drama, and else, he's not 99 like Mel Brooks. He's 100 is Dick Van Dyke, guys, because Dick Van Dyke just turned 100 years old, guys, and still dancing. Still dancing. Born in 1925. Isn't that wild to think about that? Celebrating the 100th birthday right now. I remember a few years back, they had a big celebration for him because, again, there was like, you're like, he was turning like 95. And I'm like, you know what, though? This guy is not going anywhere, and he says he still feels great. He's youthful. He's moving. He's dancing. Happy birthday, Dick Van Dyke. A lot of breaking news there, buddy. A lot of breaking news. Woo! Always happy to have you guys here. We got a lot to talk about as always. Let's keep this ship moving, guys, because, of course, we got to get into this one other thing. It's not about me talking all the time. My guests have to have some time in those hot takes. Let's do it. All right, everybody. Now it's that time for those hot takes. This is that time. Put that 1 minute on the clock, and all my guests get 1 minute to break down all those hot takes on all the latest breaking news. Now, can they make it before that bomb blows up? That is the question I've asked for 414 episodes. I'm asking it for 415 one more time. I'm excited to find out who's going to win, how's it going to go down, and honestly, guys, we got a great panel tonight, so it's going to be a super exciting time for that, guys. But, guys, it doesn't come down to me who wins on that wheel, who goes first. It comes down to one thing and one thing only. That is that wheel. Let's go to the wheel.
Let's go to the wheel. Hey, wait, if they're not here in the chat, can they vote?
Well, there's people in the chat, but we're not getting comments for some reason because there are, it says, like 236 people out there. So
wait, if they're not voting, then I cannot waste my breath.
Well, we're going to find out, man. We're going to find out. You know what? Allie, have you seen the wheel before?
I've not seen the wheel before. This is a new one for me.
The wheel.
The wheel is here.
The wheel.
Let's spin that wheel.
And Brian lies, but he has a brake under his desk.
I have no idea. I don't control the wheel.
Now I've been hypnotized.
Who will it be?
Usually he has somebody's name inside that. It's GR.
It's GR.
Let's get this over with.
It's not me, GR.
Yeah, we already know who the winner is tonight.
We do.
They believe in your power, Allie. They believe in your power. All right.
It's going to be beauty over age is what it's going to be.
You know what's going to happen? Allie's going to whoop your ass with those hot takes, GR. So just take it and stop trying to blame it on her being beautiful. She's going to whoop your ass and you feel fucking held back and you feel intimidated.
Open up a can of whoop ass.
All right, GR.
Uh-oh, look out. She opened that can of whoop ass. I'm out for it.
Without further ado, GR. Hot takes 3.
Oh, okay. It gets hands.
2, 1. Hot takes.
Well, Bonham Carter going to join it. She's a great talent. She'll be good at everything on White Lotus. Lively cast delayed. I think the judge is just fed up of it. Kit Harington joining Count My Lies. Great actor, good ad. Let's see. Cameron opinion. Cameron, I hope you're right and they do get more in the theaters, but I don't hold my breath. Soon, another first look deal and trying to tie people up. That's what it's all about. The Elvis documentary, I'm going to watch it just because I doubt it's original shit. Really. Google doing a right by Obeying a cease and desist. That's called CYA. They're just covering their ass. No more Deal or No Deal Island. Good. It was a waste of time. It sucked terribly. Bulls canceled. No great loss there. Let's see. Mel not on set. Just because you didn't see him doesn't mean he wasn't there for 10 seconds. Skinny dip. If Amanda needs a co-star, I'll be glad to skinny dip with her. And
Whoa.
Dick, you're not 100.
Whoa.
Well, a man can dream, you know. Dick made it all the way to 100. I'd like to see somebody older than me. I appreciate it, Dick.
Great hot takes, GR. Great hot takes.
Thank you very much. Didn't like my offer to co-star with her.
I loved it.
It's okay, GR. It was good. GR wants to go skinny dipping, apparently, guys. We know what GR wants for holidays. We wants for Christmas. We know right now, guys.
He earned a lump of coal.
Oh.
My dad actually gave me one of those one year.
Oh.
That's pretty great. Great hot takes, GR. Great hot takes. You feeling good about that?
Well, the best still has to come.
Well, Ronald's got to defend his championship. That's what it comes down to, right, Ronald?
Yes, he does.
That's not who I meant. I mean, as good as Ron is.
All right, let's go back to that wheel.
A lot of topics,
right? There's a lot there to actually get in there. All right, guys, let us spin that wheel. Find out who's going next on those hot takes. Who's it going to be? I don't know. The wheel only knows. I don't know how the wheel works. I have no idea, actually, by the way.
Bullshit.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Allie is next, guys. Everybody excited about this? Come on, Allie. It's going to be great. How you feeling about this? You feeling okay? Oh. She's like, yes, I'm ready to do this.
No, she was opening that can. What she was doing.
That's exactly right.
See,
all right,
I got it. He didn't get it, Allie. Sorry.
All right,
You're quick. You're sharp, GR.
He brings it. He brings it all the time. Woo! All right, Allie. Open that can up. It's time for those hot takes. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
All right, so if I wasn't already going to watch White Lotus, now with Helena Bonham Carter, I will. Blake Lively case, please, somebody push it. Somebody shut her up. Count My Lies, Kit Harington. That's a great ad. Lovely cast. I don't know if it's going to be any good, but hopefully. James Cameron about the Netflix acquisition. Yes, we should be in more theaters. Also, quit being such a sellout. Jon Chu, first look deal at Paramount. Good for him. I mean, that's great, but I'm still not going to watch the second Wicked in theaters. Sorry, guys. Elvis documentary. As long as it's not something like out of Alien Romulus, you know, how they had the AI on the face, then I'll be happy. Disney's deal with Sora. I don't know. I hope that Disney and Google just screw each other out of being able to continue doing what they've been doing. Deal or No Deal, wasn't watching it anyway. Gender swap holes, it's stupid to do it just for the sake of doing it. Spaceballs, Mel Brooks, not surprising. Skinny Dip by Amazon, good for them. Dick Van Dyke, happy birthday.
Yeah! Great hot takes, Ellie!
I made it.
Nice. Woo! See, these guys are scared. They're scared, Allie. They were scared from the moment the show started.
I inspire fear. That's something we know about me.
Whoa!
All right. Let's make. You do instill. I mean, no, I'm not. It's good, Allie. That was great.
Defending champion.
It was great hot takes, Allie. Congratulations, that was awesome. You see, you beat actually the clock. GR did not beat that clock.
Yeah, GR never goes over like that.
I know he didn't beat the clock today. Oh, I'm calling him out on that too.
And what can I say?
It happens.
I knew I wasn't going to win, so I figured I might as well just take my time.
All right, GR. Okay, let's go to Ronald. Let's go to Ronald.
Let's do it.
How you feeling?
I'm the defending champion.
I think I got a couple of surprises up my sleeve.
You got a little twinkle in your eye?
I definitely got that.
All right. Without further ado, let's see what you got, Ronald. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
White Lotus casting, starting at the top. Does this mean we might get some music by Tim Burton? That would be excellent. Also, Blake Lively. I'm gonna condense this with number 3. Blake Lively, Count My Lies. Although it sounds like a great thing coming on Hulu. James Cameron. Nice to hear something positive out of James Cameron. Pro movies. That's not just all James Cameron. Jon Chu, good for you. I didn't know they still did first look deals. It seems rather archaic, but okay. I like GR. I want to see what this actual unseen footage is by Elvis, but I do believe it's there. Google and Disney's AI. Okay, yeah, whatever. Deal or No Deal. What a stupid idea to begin with. Gender swap again. Why are we going places that don't need to be gone to? Weird English. Mel Brooks wasn't on set. Not surprised, but hey, Spaceballs, yes, bring it on. Skinny Dip, that has my name written all over it. I can't wait to see it. Big Van Dyke, happy birthday to you.
Great hot takes, Ronald. Woo! Great hot takes, Ronald Todd.
Thank you.
How's that feel? That feels good, right?
That was good. That was good. I felt good about that.
Yeah, I think you freaking got it. We'll see. We'll see. It's testing me now to see what happens, but
yes.
Congratulations, everybody. That was fun. That was really fun. I'm gonna put it out to the chat. I don't know who's gonna win. I don't know who's gonna win.
I don't know.
You guys
Nobody knows.
Well, I don't know.
They know out there. They know.
They know. They know out there, guys. I'm starting that poll right now, guys. Vote. Tell us who you think should win hot takes tonight. I'm excited to find out who people are going to vote for right now. Ooh, I think votes are already coming in. So something weird is happening because some votes already came in. So I don't know. But anyways, guys, you keep voting and tell us who you think should win. I'm excited to have you guys here. But while you guys are voting, while you're getting in there, guys, I got to tell you right now, it's time for a quickie. Come on. All right, everybody, it is time for that quickie. This is that time to put that 10 minutes on the clock. We break down all the latest breaking news, a little bit more of a discussion piece, guys. And I'm excited to talk about more of these topics. Got into them a little bit. Let's get into a little bit more. Let me stop that clock. Oh, I still have it set for 6 from on Friday, guys. I forgot about that because, of course, Fridays we go way too long sometimes. Yeah. Like Fridays just become that. We're like just talking and chatting and everybody's won't stop. And so we do shorter quickies right there. Let me start that clock right now. It's time for a quickie. You guys are all about this Elvis footage. This Elvis footage should be real. I mean, like, would Baz Luhrmann lie to us?
Of course not. Nobody in this business ever lies.
No, he's never going to lie.
He's going to lie about something like that that's going to be shown. So, I mean, it's obviously going to come out. I believe that it's there. Absolutely.
Yeah. You think it's going to be a big money there, Ronald? People go check it out?
I think so. I mean, I'd love just hearing Baz Luhrmann because there's always such great stuff from that man. And then, just an 8mm film on Elvis, some old stuff. That would be great to see. I'd like to see that.
And I mean, it's like since the 70s, no one's has seen this. It's been locked away, which I think is really cool.
Crazy. So it's since the 70s, which means it was taped before the 70s.
Yeah. I mean, I apparently so because they said it since the 70s. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That means you have to wonder if the film has been lost for that long, what kind of condition was in when they found it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. Well, if Baz Luhrmann is doing it, I don't think he's going to give you something that's not going to be watchable, right? You
know, there's that whole turnover and stuff with Graceland and everything with his daughter dying and her own. You know, there's been a lot of stuff going on with that. So, you know, some things could have been undug.
Yeah,
undug.
He had several residences. You know, if this was, it said Vegas, like there. If you go on the tour in Palm Springs, they show you like 3 Elvis houses, one of which has barely been touched for years, and like even the owner is like international and has never been set foot in.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, it's true. Yes.
So it doesn't seem like that far fetched to think, there's some undiscovered things in there.
No. I think it's going to be something amazing, though, Allie, because sometimes you find this unfound footage stuff, and it's not that great, you know? Sometimes it's like stuff you never wanted to see. Do you think that, I mean, it's Baz Luhrmann doing it, so maybe there's some gems in there?
There's probably some gems, and like, as long as you have somebody who can pull a story together, make something feel like a story, you can have something nice. But I don't know, it wasn't used at the time for a reason, but since there's demand for more still, then I'm sure fans will appreciate it.
Yeah, I hope they do. I'm excited to see it still. February is coming out not that far away, so it could be good. Ronald, let me ask you this too. Which one? Count My Lies or Skinny Dip? Which one's the one you want to see more?
Oh my God, you're not doing that to me, are you?
I'm doing it to you. I'm putting you on the spot right now. Are you Skinny Dip with a GR?
You know what?
Hey, get into those lies with Kit Harington.
I'm gonna go with Count My Lies. I'll tell you why. I've been on this Lindsay bandwagon for like ever since she made her reappearance.
Yeah.
And so I need to hold true to that, and see what that's all about. I think skinny dips is kind of a no-brainer. That's going to do it for me. But I think my lies is I got to give Lindsay a chance.
And GR, are you going to go skinny dipping, you think? What do you think is going to happen? Is it ever going to happen? Is that your Christmas present? Is Santa going to bring it for you?
I have the FFC chance of that ever happening.
Oh, come on, GR. It could happen.
Brian, I may be old, but I'm not stupid,
I
okay?
love it when he's all, Brian. Brian.
You know, it's a deal or no deal, right? Maybe go to that island and get that briefcase, GR, right?
No, I have more chance of me going to skinny dip with Amanda than I do of me ever going to that fucking island.
Yeah, Brian. But of course, again, this Blake Lively thing's never stopping. It's never stopping. I feel like until the actual trial happens. Allie, we've been talking about this forever, right?
Forever. Yeah, no, I remember when it first came up and we still weren't sure. And then everybody just started looking like the jerks they seem to be. And I don't know. How many years until she drops a book, you think?
Oh, that's coming. She's probably already writing it right now.
Oh, can she write?
Well, ghostwrite, probably.
Someone can surely write for her, yeah. She's got text messages. She can for sure text.
She can totally do a textbook. Yeah.
I like that, Ron.
Text thread.
A textbook.
Oh man, I don't think. Honestly, I know like Queen would always say like, "Oh, it's not going to happen." I'm like, this is totally going to court. I don't.
Queen.
Yeah, it's happening because they were like, honestly, when they were saying like, "Oh, we want this thrown out," I just don't see it happening. I think the day in court is going to happen, regardless if the judge says don't do it, just settle out loud or settle out of court. I just think they're both too stubborn for it. They're both too stubborn for it. And of course, his career is done right now.
He's got a reason. Of the two of them, he has the reason to be most stubborn because he's tried to ruin his career.
His career is done right now. You know what I mean? Like,
well, so is hers. They're both batshit crazy. More batshit, but I mean, she's fucking crazy.
I like Allie's prediction for next year.
What was that?
What's that?
The divorce proceedings.
Oh, that was my prediction.
It could be divorce. It could be a divorce too.
Oh, I'll tell you what. This is going to make a fascinating documentary in like 20 years. Somebody's going to make a deal about this, and people are going to talk. People did that 20 years ago. You'd really like screw over. I mean, think about it. Torben will be like 50, almost 50. Well, yeah, sort of. But yeah, doing a documentary of this whole story.
Will people really even care about this though? Like, honestly,
they care about it now. It's just still going to happen. And Blake Lively will insist on playing herself at 30.
Like, that's totally me.
Kind of precedent somehow.
A precedent? Yeah. Oh yeah, if it does, you're right, Alan. It does
do some kind of precedent, then people will be like, oh, and all this happened because of this garbage.
Yeah, that's from.
Yeah, that could be. If something
her
bad,
ex-husband might produce it or something.
It's going to be like the Diddy documentary. 50 Cent just hanging onto the footage the whole time.
All in the same year. All the same year.
I have a decade of footage for you.
Right?
Oh man!
Instead of an Elvis documentary, we get
Elvis and Diddy. Elvis and Diddy, and throw in, of course, Blake Lively. We'll have them all together. We'll cast them all and throw it one big random pot of whatever that is. I don't know what that is. Diddy Doc. Also, of course, this whole open Sora thing is a lot too. The fact that Disney is like, it's a good thing to give all of our content over to Sora. I don't know if that's really that great. Right, Allie? I don't know if that's really that great.
I mean, it's just, the thing with the mouse is it's not if they will screw you over, it's when. And so I have ceased to be surprised when they do things that are shady or that I know are not in my best interests.
Yep.
It's going to be
a matter of when. Just a matter of when.
Yeah.
Matter of when and how. GR, how you feeling about that?
I think the young lady has a good point. Mouse just say, bend over, you're going to enjoy this.
What's up, Phil? What's up, Geek Chic? How you doing?
It's happening whether you enjoy it or not.
Well, I was trying to give them a little bit of leeway.
Why?
Just a little bit, just a hair. I mean, these things keep happening around the AI stuff. Everybody's getting on board somehow, right?
It's just going to crash and explode in everybody's face.
Everybody's looking for their money, looking for their that next big thing. They're like, oh, we got to get involved somehow. And I just think that we have to be nervous about it a little bit more. It's got some great things you can do with it. Of course, some of the tools like AI tracking is great. And also like some stuff with Chat GPT can be fantastic too. But when it comes down to the personality of actually showcasing your voice and your likeness and making stuff like that, it's getting scary good now. It's getting scary good.
It is scary good. You're right. That's a good term. It's scary good.
It's scary good.
Yes.
Like Dick Van Dyke.
He's not really 100. You know, he's been gone for 6 years. He's AI. No.
I thought you knew that, Ron. I mean,
yeah.
No, that's a horrible thing
With those dance moves, come on.
That's a horrible thing to say. Horrible thing to say.
Yeah.
I think part that's so.
Yeah, Allie, what was that?
I think part of what's so scary, and I don't know, it's like one of those things that when we can see the comments, we can jump back and forth better about. But I don't know if people understand why these things make us so nervous. And it's like, there are people who want to use these tools to enhance what we're doing, to be able to create more, create better. And then there are people who are like, man, I can use this to replace everyone else on my team and be the only one who gets any credit. Yep. And the only one who makes any money.
But what they don't realize until they're replaced. That's what they just, I mean, you're replaceable too.
Yeah, everybody is. Besides like the celebrities, GR too, because celebrities sometimes they'll get that paycheck, you know? They have that worked into their contracts too. I know like The Rock was the first one to get like AI stuff in his contract, and then everybody else is fighting for it to be in our general contract, and these big actors already have it all worked out.
Yeah.
That's where they're. What were you going to say, GR, a little bit ago? You had something you were going to say.
No, they were talking about Dick, and it's funny. He's not
as
good at Mr. Van Dyke to you.
Great cookie, everybody.
Time's up. Let's go.
And now back to holes.
Now back to holes.
Holy, holy, holy.
You can say anything about Dick fast, GR, if you want.
No, it's funny how you guys were talking like he's spry. He was interviewed on Channel 5 the other day, sitting in his wheelchair with his caregiver pushing him around Disneyland.
Oh, really?
Oh.
So Dick is still alive and kicking, and he's great talent. But
doesn't sound like he's kicking. Doesn't sound like he's kicking.
Yeah, it sounds like he's starting to slow down.
It's not very hard.
Oh boy. Well,
and in recent years, I think he has said he wished he took care of himself better when he was younger.
Mm.
So I'm thinking that means he's not as mobile as he would like to be at this point. But I mean, heck, you know, he made it to 100, you know. So.
Yeah. Right. I don't think a lot of people would have thought he would have got there.
I got to step out and get a power cord. It's 20 feet away.
All right, get that power cord, because Ronald, I got to tell you, we do have first of all, great quickie, everybody. Great quickie. We do have a winner of Hot Takes. Woo! All right, guys. You have voted, and you have spoken. We do have a winner of Hot Takes. And who will it be? Will it be GR Waters, the Thirsty Daddy? Miss Allie Perez? Ronald Todd Woodward? You have voted. Spoken. And our winner of Hot Takes is Miss Allie Perez. Congratulations! Congratulations, Allie.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Can of whoop ass.
Ron, we called it.
Totally
they didn't call it.
Open up that can of whoop ass, you know?
They just can't help it, you know?
Allie, who is it people tell you look like?
The absolute most hands down is Rachel McAdams.
There it is. That's it. Okay. You know how you can never like figure it out until they say it. Yes, that's what it is. Got it.
Yeah. Well, Allie, happy to have you back. Congratulations. Great hot takes.
Thank you.
We got more to talk about, guys, because of course we're talking about Dick Van Dyke. He's getting older. He's still kicking, but is Jack Nicholson really going to keep coming back to acting? Because I'm not sure about that. Can we talk about that? So, guys, this is a big thing going down right now. Of course, spreading around the internet that Jack Nicholson might be coming back to acting after a 15-year hiatus from the big screen, guys. 15 years. Doesn't even seem real. 2010 was his last movie with How Do You Know? That was that movie with Paul Rudd and Reese Witherspoon, which I barely remember that movie. I remember it came out, but I'm like, that was his last movie? So apparently everyone's talking about this online because a former director that he's been working with for years came forward, James L. Brooks, and said that he anticipates that Jack will be back very soon. Now, he actually is saying that Jack never retired officially, which he never did say that, I'm retiring, which no actor should ever say retiring. Talk about that in Kruse Control all the time. Why would you ever say you're retiring? Because as soon as they say they're retiring, they're back like in a year. Look at, of course, Michael Caine. He just came back recently after retiring. He's like 92, and he still came back for something else. And again, actors come back when opportunity is there in a great script. So he said that, of course, Brooks was saying that Jack is the greatest actor of this generation. And he said that he will make that big on-screen comeback because he said he gets scripts all the time. Last time we saw him was SNL 50, but he hasn't really been on screen that much. But he said he hasn't stopped acting. He's been looking at these scripts, but he hasn't really satisfied any itch to come back for it. But we will be seeing him soon. So, of course, these guys work together on As Good as It Gets. I think that was that movie, the last one they did before. But they've done a lot of movies together, romantic comedies and, of course, drama movies. And do I believe it, though? I'm not sure I believe it. Now, he might know him better than I do, of course. They might actually speak about this, and they're having conversations. But the last I heard about Jack was what he was having a hard time remembering some things. That was the big thing going around online, right?
That's what I was just saying. Did I fantasize this or something? Did I have a dream about it? But I thought he was suffering in the midst of like a severe depression. Not depression, dementia.
Yeah, I think I heard. He was losing it, and I remember seeing him say something like he doesn't want to be that actor that comes in there and reads cue cards or he can't remember his lines. You know?
Thank you. I did not imagine this. Yes, I read that. Yeah.
And so to come back, I mean, maybe that's not true. Maybe it's completely not true, but that was something that was going around the internet because he's been gone for so long. He doesn't make a lot of public apperances either, except the Lakers game here and there.
He used to do Lakers game. That's true.
Yeah, he used to do those, but he hasn't been those either.
He hasn't been to many games in the recent past.
No, he has not. And he hasn't been to any award show. He hasn't been out of the house.
No. The last time he was actually seen was the 50th anniversary at SNL, and that was like a big deal. People like Jack Nicholson's here. So I don't know, maybe because his kid's doing a lot of stuff too, you know?
I was going to say, maybe he's making room for his son.
Yeah.
Who's his son?
His son was just... Yeah, he was just recently, he's been starring in a bunch of stuff recently. He's been popping up. He just did a horror movie for A24 as well, but he's been popping up a bunch recently, guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you see his son's face, he looks just like him.
He looks.
But I would imagine not casting a shadow.
Yeah, right? Not at all. But Allie, what do you think? Do you think that he's been waiting for that big script? Because at 10 years is a long time. At his age, he'll be waiting to come back for that right script. I don't know.
I mean, you were mentioning that last thing he did. It doesn't sound like that made huge waves. I wouldn't imagine he wants to go out on a stinker after everything he's done. So, no, I would totally expect him to find something that would be a stronger performance. And then even if some of those rumors are true, you do have a gang of people who work off of cue cards or, whether it's people who have started working off of earpieces and stuff like that. True. Like, if he's still got it, there's probably a way to enable him to move forward. And you can afford it because of Americans with Disability Act. There are incentives to enable people to do things that they might have a handicap with.
It's true.
Yeah. They find that they're able to figure that out too. But you think that he would want to do cue cards though, Allie? Because I know he was saying like he didn't want to be that actor sometimes,
I would imagine that would be a hard pill for someone like him to swallow. But like, I don't know, if he's able to get off script and do the job that way, then great. But if he's actually in this place where he's not retaining the lines the same way, he'll have to find an option, right? Like there's just no other way.
I can see it being a thing.
Brian, didn't we work with, was it Bob Newhart that was on Cue Cards on
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's right. Yes.
Yeah. And I mean, he made it happen. A lot of
He made
actors
it
do make.
happen. He did, yeah.
But
His
Allie,
There's a
whole
handful of
last
guys.
show was a dream. Remember,
You
is
what?
what?
his whole last show was a dream.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Um,
On that, yeah.
Here's Ray Nicholson right here. Here's his son.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You know,
Yeah, you can see it.
Oh, yeah. A little bit. Just a little bit in the eyes, maybe.
that's from Smile too. Recently, that was his last. That was a bit. He was also in Novocaine too, not too long ago.
Kind of creepy. It's kind of creepy.
Yeah, he kind of has that. You know, he has that Jack thing, right?
Yeah, he's got. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on there that I'm not going to forget about tonight.
It's there forever. There forever.
I'm scared.
But Allie, would you want to see him come back? Would you want to see him if he's doing it on Cue Cards? Would you want to see him do another movie? Do you think that he needs that for his legacy?
If he's one of these guys, and I suspect he is, who can just turn it on, then absolutely. You know, I've seen people work in that manner. I've held cue cards for somebody who I will not name because they'd be very upset. And like, just depending on if they need it word perfect or what they actually need to look at, you know, if you're at the point where they're actually like having to edit their eyes to go back and forth. I've seen people work off cue cards really smartly and be able to, like, if they're a snap in and out kind of an actor, be just fine.
They also have AI to get those eyes adapted now too. The AI just makes their eyes go straight where they want them to now.
I mean, cue cards aren't a bad thing. They're not a bad thing. It's just it's an assist of your job. It's not a bad thing.
Yeah. But it is kind of funny when you have to see a significant amount because I was on a particular shoot where the writer is very leans more towards like Tennessee Williams, you know, very very wordy. Entire wall of cue cards leading down to a point, and then me with like next to the camera with the actor across from me doing like this.
Oh no!
So that they could do like the final stare down.
That's incredible. That's incredible. Wow.
But that seems like a high demand though for any actor, especially, right?
Yeah, it was a big thing, but it was somebody who could be choosy. They liked the script enough to do it, and went with it. So we made it work.
As long as the alleged dementia hasn't affected his ability to perform, you know, screw it. Let him use the cue cards. Who cares? The man is a talent.
Agreed.
Beyond words.
You'd watch him then? More stuff if he came back out. The Jack is back. You'd be all about it.
Why not? I mean, if he's still got it, he's still got it. I mean, whether he can, read cue cards or, hand signals from Mars, I don't care. If he's still got it, he's still got it.
Yeah. What do you think? What do you think it would be, like a big drama, GR? Do you think he would do one more and be done, or do you think he'd actually try to make a little mini comeback?
I think he might be looking for the one and done.
Yeah.
Yeah. And not leave on that romantic comedy kind of stinker. I mean, I thought that was a stinker,
I
but
don't
just
see him finishing with that kind of thing.
If you guys love that Paul Rudd movie, Slap at the Bass, I'm excited for you. But again, it wasn't like a big, big, massive hit. So it was. I
wouldn't be surprised if he wants to do an incredible drama with his son.
Well, that's what I was going to say. That's probably what it's going to be. Like Daniel Day-Lewis came out of retirement because his son was doing a movie. You know what I mean?
Those long retirements those actors have,
Super long. What about you, Ronald Todd? What do you think? Is it time for Jack to come back? Is 2026 coming up the year?
I think it's always a good time for Jack to come back, and I think it would be a one and done, and I think it could be the role of his lifetime if it's already in the works. I think that could be pretty cool. Because we're talking about a pretty interesting man. Yeah.
So a biopic, right? That's what it's going to be, right? Biopic.
No. I think he needs no. There needs to be a role. He needs to have a role, and it's one that's going to be heavy that he's known for. With all the other ones, I think that would be the way to go with it. Yes, definitely.
I'd like to see him work with
that cue card thing is so interesting. I did a comedy. It was actually a sitcom, and this the writer, executive producer wrote monologues for the lead actress that were so long. Sometimes she would have an 8-page monologue leading into the show. That was the cold open. And they always had cue cards ready for her, but she was an amazing actress, and she was young. There was no memory things there. She never needed to use those cards, and she got awards from this. She got Emmy awards, and it was amazing. But I'm like an 8-page monologue. Can you imagine that? All set in the South. That was my only giveaway. That all set in the South. That was it.
That's theater training right there. That's
exactly
working the muscle over and over and over.
Yep, that's exactly what it was with her. And she was such a lovely woman.
Yeah, we also did have
such a lovely woman. Yes.
I've seen cue cards though when, of course, you're changing script pages so much and you're throwing them in there, and actors have to they don't even know what's happening. That's like all of a sudden you're changing a whole scene. They're putting them up on cue cards.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so it's not trying to be about cue cards, but I hope if Jack is able, willing, and wants it, I would love to see it come back from Jack. At least one, something that we never want to forget about. Something great for him.
Exactly.
For his legacy, his career, his livelihood. He did a lot for the business. And he needs to. I bet it would be with him and his son. I kind of really wish it would be something like they were doing The Shining before. It would have been like him and his son, The Shining. That would have been awesome,
that would be neat. Yeah.
But, I don't know if that's ever going to happen, though. We'll see, guys. But Jack is back. What do you guys think? Is Jack coming back? Only time will tell. Legacy, livelihood, all that. Rob Reiner has left a lot behind with him, too. It's a sad day in Hollywood because, again, everything that went down the past 24 hours is a lot to digest. And we got to talk about everybody else. So now it's that time for a feature story of the night. Man, I got to tell you, it's like, to see this, I was actually working last night when I came home and saw this happening. And if you haven't seen this yet, I guarantee you guys have. But Rob Reiner, guys, is officially passed away. Rob Reiner and his wife, Michelle, have been passed away. And unfortunately, it's never under any great circumstance when someone actually dies. But this is under the most crazy, bizarre circumstance ever. And at 78 years old and his wife at 68, as of now, allegedly, their son murdered them both. Now, this is the thing that went down over the weekend. And Saturday night, they were actually at a party. They were over at Conan O'Brien's big holiday Christmas party. And during that, actually, apparently there was some words broke out. A huge fight happened, enough that people perked up and heard it. And at that point, Michelle and Rob left the event. There's no word if actually their son went with them or not. I'm not really sure about that. We still have not found out. That's still kind of a gray area right now. If he did actually leave, Nick Reiner, if he left them or not. 32 years old. He's been living with them for a while. Recently, he's been seen with them, not looking that great. Rob was talking about his son recently, the substance abuse, and he was homeless for a long time. He was like homeless throughout the country, multiple places with his drug use. And he said he was worried about him. So he moved him back home, and he was talking to his friends about this too, saying he's super worried about it. It's getting worse. Both of them were saying, even Michelle was talking to some friends not too long ago, saying that she doesn't know what they're going to do. They're at their wits' end. They have no idea how to actually help him anymore. They're like, we don't know what's going to happen. And of course, yesterday, Sunday, in the afternoon, their daughter, Romy, actually came over there to see them at about 3 p.m., and she found her parents murdered. Now, apparently, he stabbed them both, and I mean, it's graphic, but he apparently slit their throats too. And these are pretty bad allegations, but also it sounds like even when Romy said she jumped right to the brother and she said, this is a family thing. This is definitely someone in my family. You got to find him right now. And at 9 p.m. that night, they actually picked up Nick, and he's now been arrested, charged, and he was set for bail for $4 million. And actually, LA decided to take that away, so he is held without bail right now, and he will not be getting out anytime soon. They're looking at actually charging him with a double homicide, very much so the way they did with the Menendez brothers. They actually made that reference from the city of LA as well. And it seems like everything right now, based off the family, based off what was going on, an open and closed case, but we'll have to wait and see because this is, of course, a court of law. And we're going to have to see what kind of details come out from this horrible situation. Rob Reiner from, of course, Princess Bride, to When Harry Met Sally, which is where he met his wife, Michelle, to, of course, the Spinal Tap guys movies. The first one and the second one's about to come out right now. They're actually talking about a third Spinal Tap movie after this if it does well as well. And at 78 years old, he was also over on The Bear doing fantastic work over there recently as well. He's been working, constantly working, guys. And now we've lost another legend to Hollywood. It's a lot to digest. It's not right. It's never right when someone dies, especially when their life is taken by one of their own children. It's insane to me. I didn't think I was going to hear this. It's been, life is crazy enough to hear even more tragedy happening, but this is real. And I gotta say, Rob Reiner left me a lot of great content, a lot of great stuff. I loved him in Sleepless in Seattle too. He was great in there as well. He just had so many great cameos throughout things. And also his directing was always amazing. I just love his stuff. A Few Good Men. I love that movie. I Want the Truth. You Can't Handle the Truth. Jack Nicholson guys right there too, right? Great stuff.
Me, he's always going to be Meathead.
There's a lot of people like that too, right? Meathead. Right? Meathead. And again, he started off doing that. Of course, he's acting, then he became a famous director. GR, so that's what you think. I mean, it's a lot. And of course, we can always gravitate towards the horribleness of it, the sadness of it, or just talk about his legacy and his life. And I think that he left a lot behind. We should actually gravitate towards that more. A lot of light that he brought to this business. A lot of course, joy to this business. When Harry Met Sally is such a great movie too, GR. So it's Meathead. That's your big one?
No, as far as, growing up, because I was a late teenager when that came out.
Yeah.
And I hated Archie Bunker, but I loved Meathead.
I get that. Easy to happen. I don't think anybody really loved Archie Bunker.
When you're a teenager and you see a prejudicial asshole like that.
Yeah. Archie Bunker.
You don't realize it's an actor.
Not a good person, Archie Bunker. Not a great person. That's all I'm going to say. That show did really well, but not a great person. If that person lived, I'd be like, no, F you, man. And
that's what I thought. And my parents loved it, of course, because they knew it was an actor. But, when you're young, you think, oh, this is real life,
Yeah, you think it is. People did. I mean, that was that time, though, right? It was that time. But also, GR, I mean, honestly, with this whole situation, it's pretty fucked up. It really is.
Totally fucked up.
It seems like it's cut and dry. Do you think it's as cut and dry as they're saying, or do you think there might be more news we're still waiting to hear?
There's no way for me to make a comment on that because I'm not part of the investigation. And, if there's more to it, it'll come out. Yeah.
I think it's trickling out more and more, GR, as we're actually hearing more. And I think by the end of the week, we probably will hear even more about what went down. But the fact that massive argument was seen at that Christmas party is pretty telling about everything going down, I can't imagine what you go through to actually have that much hate to do that to your parents. I can't even imagine. He's got siblings, so he got 2 brothers, a daughter or a sister too. So it's like, I don't know what it's the family is just gonna be. Well, it was 2 kids and then a daughter. That's what it was. They have 2 kids and a daughter. So Romy found them. It's wild. Also, Allie, you heard about this too, but everybody's talking about it. It's blowing the news up right now. Everyone, right? Everybody. Well, when did you hear about it? Was it late last night or was it this morning?
I heard about it this morning. So there was already a little more information, even though we're still kind of lacking. All that we know is that the son is being questioned, and multiple people immediately were like, so that was him.
That was Nick, yeah.
So my knee-jerk reaction was to wonder if he was sober. Again, been on a recovery journey for many years, and part of a recovery is relapse. And that's like, it's not about being judgmental. I think maybe people think about that when you hear that. I was a drug counselor for many years. Relapse is a part of the process. Relapse to this kind of point would be an absolute new low. That would be a person hitting a new rock bottom. And then almost even more horrifying to think, well, like if he was sober, yes, how angry would he have had to be to do that?
Yeah.
So
I can't even imagine like that stuff bottled up inside you too, in order to like when you are in that state of mind that you just lose it, lose it that much. I don't even know what someone has to be going through to get that deep and to get that low, I have no idea. But I've never been ever in that situation myself. So, and I know drugs do change you. They can change you. They can put you in that state of mind that you lose control, right? And
it alters your brain chemistry. They've talked about, okay, so he was struggled with addiction and homelessness from the age of 14, is the number that I recall reading. In that kind of counseling, we consider that when someone started using is the age they are emotionally. So
they never
you would
move
think
past that.
Yeah, like you're not gaining all of these things that make you a flexible person, and so you think of this as being someone who he's like 32 years old, something like that, and if he's was maybe a couple years sober, then what's he, like 16 emotionally?
Yeah.
And also not cut up with the people around him. And they said he was not looking happy, and they were worried about his deteriorating well-being. So you're emotionally dealing with a teenager stuck in a grown man's body who has a lot of rage and feels like they should be further along in life.
It just came out that he was like trashing the guest house and stuff, and he was actually like the 14. I saw a new thing that came in. He was like trashing the house at times too. So he was definitely having outbursts at the house as well.
I mean, and I don't know their situation, but I mean, look, he just made that film with his father. Granted, like if it came out last year, they worked on it a couple of years, right?
Yeah.
How many people have someone like his father to direct the first thing they ever wrote?
Right.
He was living in their home. I would not by any means blame them for what happened, but I wonder if they were his enablers. I have no idea. There was obviously something going on with that relationship that things ended this way, but no matter what happened, it's a tragedy. And
well, you said it best, Ellie. Teenagers at 16 mindset, they don't like control in any form. You're always right. We know everything at 16. And maybe that's what was the trigger. The control they wanted to have set him off for whatever reason.
Even moving back home with your parents too, and then maybe you never know what that could have been like too to his his personal mindset as well.
I think people, Brian, you and I are about the same age. I think people our age are struggling a lot already with, like, I was supposed to be in a certain place, and it's there's an added pressure when you're an artist. I was supposed to be in a certain place. I was supposed to be able to afford these things and be able to have this kind of life and this kind of family and this kind of job and this kind of security. And like add on top of that the addiction problems and the confusion and the not learning these tools that you get along the way in your brain to handle things not going the way you want. He is at a huge disadvantage, and it looks like he acted out on that in the worst possible way.
Yeah. Ronald, how are you feeling about this situation? I know you've been in the business for a long time. Rob Reiner's been a big influence on everybody. Of course, this whole addiction thing's a lot to actually swallow too and see what they've been going through. How do you feel about this whole situation? What's sitting there? I see you're thinking right now.
Well, it's rough because I mean, it's horrible what happened to them. It's just horrific. I always I really like what Ali was saying. I always tend to feel for the side of the addict and their mental. I don't know how long I'm going to be on this. Their mental well-being, because to be that tortured um, is horrific. I think that's all I have to say on it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's it.
I
That's it.
I don't know.
I'm good.
I don't know how to even handle that at all, Ronald. I know. I just don't even know how you. I mean, to get to that point and to be at that point, and how do you handle yourself? And he was at a horrible point in his life, and Rob tried his best, and Michelle tried their best to be there with him, and it seems like they were
Yeah.
trying to be supportive. And
it's not about that. Yeah.
yeah.
And he'll wake up from this haze and see what he's done.
Yeah.
Thank you for your words, Ali. You had some great things to say.
Sorry to hit you so hard, Ron.
Yeah. It's honestly it's devastating, and I think Ronald, like you, it's hitting a lot of people like this too.
Yeah.
Whether you know somebody like that, or you've gone through that yourself, or you've been in that situation with a loved one where you just don't even know how to even speak words to it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
A lot of us are suffering. I'm going to say that right now. A lot of us are suffering. Like Ali said that before. It's tough. Life is never working out the way you expect it to when you're growing up. You know, they say you have the American dream. Everything's going to happen the way you think. They give you all these butterflies and these hopes and these dreams. But unfortunately, it doesn't happen.
This is a hard time
what
of year.
you said is so true, Ellie, about
Ali.
the expectations that you think you're going to reach by a certain level.
Yeah.
That is so true.
I think a big takeaway, this is a hard time of year. The holiday season was always a really rough time. I mean, it can be hard for all of us, right?
Yeah.
Over time, we lose more loved ones. You know, we remember the times we did have a nice holiday with them. And so, you know, if you're estranged because of addiction, or, you know, or have had people pass on, the holiday season can get really tough. And so
that is so true, because I know I deal with it. You know, my family is pretty much gone. My parents passed, been 8 years now, but it's still, I think about, well, I don't know, you can't see it, because see the sand over my shoulder there?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The beard.
Mom made that.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
Yeah, and there's a Christmas tree that you probably didn't see, Brian. Not a real one, in a frame with Christmas lights and the whole 9 yards. My dad made that, and that's not going anywhere. You know, he made one for me, my sister, my son has one. You know.
That's a wonderful thing. It's amazing to have things that you can look to and remember those nice times. And I think most importantly, you find people to share your time with, to enjoy, to talk to, and don't withdraw into yourself during times like this. Because like, you know,
it's easy to do that. Though. Like, it's easy to.
Yeah. You don't want to be a burden on people. You know, it's just a hard thing. It's something that we all go through, but that's the point. It's a shared experience. We all need each other.
Yeah.
And it's okay to need other people.
You know, it's good. It's where you got to have friends that you can share with, you know. You know, I know I'm going to make it. I have a roommate named Allison. Al, you didn't know that, but I'm going to make her night when I tell her what we talked about with Jack.
Oh, Jack, yeah.
Oh, she is the biggest Jack fan I've ever met in my life. What the hell's calling this?
She's calling you now. She's calling you. She heard you, GR.
No.
It's Avon.
Sure, I'll call you back in a minute. I'm on my show. It was that. It's fun talking about family. It was my sister.
Perfect time. Her ears ringing. Ears are ringing out 100%.
Yeah, but no, but the Jack comeback will make Allie's day. Yeah.
Heavy is the heart, everybody, though. We all have one. We have to know that people care. People always care regardless what you're going through. And honestly, everybody that's been here, I love you guys all. And I'm always, if you never need me, I'm here for you too. Just know that. And if you're ever having any problems with anybody, reach out to a loved one, reach out to someone that's talked to you, that's been a friend. And we're here for you. It's a sad thing to hear about this. And I really hope at the end of the day, this never happens. This stuff doesn't happen anymore. Unfortunately, in a world where it does. And I'm always going to remember Rob Reiner. That's for sure.
Amen.
Always remember Rob Reiner.
Time to hit up a couple of those movies.
Yeah, let's watch some movies,
Marathon
guys.
time.
Marathon time.
They had the restaurant scene on
from Harry Met
every
Sally?
5 minutes. Yeah.
They love doing that. They love showing that everywhere, GR.
That is such a great scene. And I'll have what she's having.
I'll have what she's having.
One of the best lines I've ever heard in a movie. Just, I'll have what she's having.
And I'll have what she's having too, GR. Thanks for being here on Kruse Control, guys. Appreciate you as always. I'm always happy to have you here. You always hit such everything's so articulate, and it really aids to all of us. So thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Good to have you here. GR Waters, thank you, GR.
My pleasure. Allie, it was great seeing you.
Great to see you.
And thank you, Allie, again too. Appreciate you, Allie.
I hope you have a great Christmas, Allie.
You too.
Hope you have a fantastic Christmas. Happy holidays for everybody. Also, Happy New Year and everything in between. We'll see you guys before the New Year. But thanks for being here on Kruse Control as always. Guys, keep coming. We're going to be back on Wednesday, or maybe Thursday. We're trying to figure that out right now, depending on schedules, of course, travel and all that. But I appreciate you all for being here. As always, like and subscribe. Join our Patreon if you can. Thank you, Allie. Thank you, GR. Guys, keep coming back. Always, of course, tell your friends, your family, your uncles, your aunts, your grandmas, your grandpas, your great 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 grandmas and grandparents who love watching movies from Rob Reiner too, guys. We're right there with you. Until next, everybody. See ya.
Control show. Control show. Kruse Control show. Kruse Control show.
Peppy, we need to talk, dude.
Yeah, GR. I know I give you a hard time, but it's for the good of the show.
Yeah, you do, but I want to talk to you about something really important.
Spit it out!
We need to get the word out to people to like and subscribe to Kruse Control.
And join our Patreon. Yeah, you see how we working together now? That's some teamwork shit. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Peppy, let's get back on track. The show.
You are 100% right. So, everyone out there,
please like and subscribe.
and if you have a little extra cheddar, please make a donation so that Pep Star can fill up his snack cabinet and get some Crocs too. I gotta keep my paws from burning up on that hot ass pavement. GR, don't ruin this moment, please. Ain't nothing delicate about the Pep Star. I'm not a blooming flower, I'm not a lily, and I'm not a gardenia. Please like and subscribe.
It helps us with the algorithm, and it costs you nothing. Thanks for watching the show.
Thank you.